Hey Keith, how you doing, man? Brian Swan over here, Strategic Trading. Listen, I see you asking questions and you say you don't quite understand. All right, well look, before we even attempt to open up an account or anything with you, you got to understand what we're doing. So I'm gonna give you the quick nutshell version, and we're gonna break it down real easy, brother. All right, simple. Strategic trading service, multi-platform insurance trade. What we are to do is we are an insurance agency for trades. Simple, point blank. Either your trade will be successful, or the trade that isn't successful, we're going to pay you what you lost. And by running the butterfly system, which is buying and selling at the same time, one of them has to be right and the other we negate. So therefore, you will always make either $25 or $50 for every position that you hold. That's why we're talking about $1,000 getting started altogether. It's not really that bad of a deal because you're going to make money all 240 trading days. Put it like this: the day that you do not make $25 or $50 on a trade work with us is the day that my system doesn't work and everything is a failure. And that day, my friend, will not come. So let me go ahead and tell you what we got going on, how this works, so we have a complete understanding here. All right. Now, real quick, man, the whole reason that this whole thing first started was I've been working with Nadex and trading now for 7 years, and oh my gosh, here we go. And Nadex just last year started this deal right here. They raised their fees to $100. Excuse me. They raised their minimum requirement from $100 to $250, and that gave me the writing on the wall right there. I knew what they were doing. Okay, so they were seeing how much could they get away with. Next thing they did was they got rid of the $9 cap. If you remember, Nadex had a limit on their transaction costs. They stopped at $9. It's 90 cents in, 90 cents out, and at $9, no matter how many that you had, they stopped. Well, they took that away and they made it unlimited. So now, if you ordered 100 contracts before, that was going to be $18, $9 on the end and $9 to close out. Well, now 100 contract is $100. Okay, actually $200 because they charge $1 to get in now and $1 to get out. So 100 contracts were from $9 to $200. So I'm like, trades have got to start counting. You can't afford to go ahead and here and do Nadex and not make every trade count. So I started looking at ways, and there was only one thing that made sense, and that was going back to the old butterfly of buying and selling. That position is the most powerful position in all the trade. Okay, so what we do here is at Strategic Insurance is I am by definition a trade copy. Okay, that is what I was doing beforehand with strategic trading. Is I handle forex trades and we handle multiple clients, and my trades go directly into your account. With Nadex, you don't have that option or that ability. Nadex requires that each individual account holder open and close his own trades. So the multi-platform insurance trading system works as a partnership between us and you. You have to open up your Nadex trades, and you'll open up the ones that we are actually trading against. So the way I have it set up, if the most that you can make is $70 and you pay me a premium to insure you, then I have to make sure that every day that you go into a trade that I have $70 waiting for you in case you don't do that. Well, that is why I need such a high premium, because I got to make sure that if I don't make it, I have it in reserve here. But I'm going to make it anyway, because with the type of leverage that we use, getting $70 out of a $700 account using 500 to 1 leverage, it equates to about 3 to 4 ticks. So we're very targeted with what we do. And I'm targeting making sure that I have enough to cover you and a little extra to cover myself. So we're not in here just trading to be for the sake of trading. We have a limit. We have goals that we can reach that protect the client. $375 ensures that I have you covered for a week of trade. And if I can make $375 out of your $1,000 that I have up here, then we're good to go. And there are lots of other management techniques that ensure that you will be able to every day either make your trade or come and get your insurance payment. Okay, now we operate like an insurance company would, and there are several of the value chain items listed right here. You have underwriting and pricing, reinsurance, claims, customer acquisition, investment opportunities. All these are part of the insurance company profile. But what we do is we break them down into real simple 3-section pieces here. Trade selection. That's me. I pick the market that we're going to trade in, the Forex market. The pricing is determined by the system that we use, 75 and 25. Our strategy is clear and simple, and we have a time frame. Now this is going to change, okay? Time frame. Right now, we're picking daily contracts. This is going to change, and we're going to add weekly contracts to them. We're going to add contracts that expire intraday. We're going to have a whole lot of things to this. So we're going to cover all time frames eventually. But right now, we're just going to stick with daily until we get some more people, get more stable, and get going on this right here. All right. Position sizing, money management, trade adjustment. Now this falls under the category of dynamic hedging. Dynamic hedging is when you basically have one structure versus another in an idea to maintain a set ratio. If you have like what we do with the butterfly, you have $48 in between those two, and we want to make sure that you keep as much of that as possible. Now here is the traditional butterfly system. This is dynamic hedging at its best. You are selling above here, buying below here, and not kicking the field goal. You want price to stay in the middle. All we do is take your premium that you give us, and I put in Forex entry orders that are right here and right here that say that if you get to this level, you have to cross a barrier of Forex that is going to equate the same amount of things that you're going to lose. I have to manage this, run this, make sure that this gets to you, and all of the logistics of making this whole enterprise work. So that is one of the reasons why we have such a high premium, but because, hey, we provide a service that you're only going to find here. There is no other place in the world that you can go and buy profit. That's what we sell here, straight up, profit. No other place in the world but strategic trading. And if you want to have a good look at it, here's what I'm talking about. In this example right here, our contract value tickets are from $20 to $23, as you can see right here. Now, if you look, we are selling $83.60 and we're buying we're selling $84.20 and we're buying $83.60. All right, so price in the middle, and what happens? We got $79 here, max loss, and $77 over here, so we can make $20 and $23. All right, and what happens? Well, the price rose up and it breached our 8,400 level. Okay, now in this example, this is one of the things that we have offered to you. Instead of having $700 in a company run account, you can have $300 in a company run account or in a client owned account. The two types that we have. Now, the $300 equates to $25. In this case, $26. So if you are going to trade in the manner of closing out your options at the strike price, and you get these $75, $25 tickets like you should, then you will be out around $27 to $30. This is what you want to make here and negate that loss and leave your other option good. Now this technique is going to be good for people who want to come in with a lower amount. You just have to put in a little of the work. Now for $700, you get a guarantee. You don't have to worry about it at all. You just open your trades and you collect your profits. That's all you got to do. You come back 24 hours later and either they both won or you got one winning and an insurance payment on the way. Either one of them is good to go. With this, you got to put some hands on and do it. Now, the other type of account that we have is a client-owned account. Client-owned accounts are simply this. You have the account in your name. You have whatever money you have in there, and we'll go ahead and we manage it remotely. All right, we manage it remotely. And some days, though, if I made more on one day and not enough on the other, someday I might not even have to take a trade to keep something covered. Or we might take a small loss. There are going to be days we take losses, and we just have to absorb those and keep on going. As a client account holder, you run that same risk. You have no guarantees, but you have a smaller starting amount, and you get the benefit of the same strike prices that everybody else does. You just have to manage it. So for having a smaller startup fee, this is cool. Now the fee for this service is $100 a month. That's what that is. The covered one, the company held account, that is $100 a year. $100 a year versus $100 a month. and they both are 700 and 300. They both offer 25 and 75. This ensures that you're going to pick the right things. Now, also, and I'm going to move on after this, we're going to initiate in the very near future where you'll be able to get any currency pair that you want at that strike price. As long as it's in this area, then you'll be able to either claim it or profit from it. But we're going to be bringing that later on. For right now, this is what we're doing and how we're doing it. Okay, now here's an example really quick of what I was talking about earlier, where we go ahead and we can make more than we pay out. This gives us the opportunity to make sure that we'll always have you in profit. Like the 153 that I had tonight, well, the payout, max payout is $75. So I have either made a little small profit for myself, or I've secured you with 2 days of losses. If you come across that $153 will be yours. Also, because I am a IB, which is an introducing broker, I will be getting commissions from the brokerage for bringing the volume of trades to that. That's one reason why I don't have to charge you guys as much, because the industry provides some of the payments themselves. I mean, think about it. We're going to be selling contracts over here. We're going to be moving Forex. So all these people are glad to have us coming, and they're going to make way for us and make it very convenient for this service and its clients to access it and make money off of it. They're going to be fighting themselves to take our business and be good with us. So this is definitely the thing to do. Well, look, man, that's about it right here. And this is a real quick brief bio of me. I'm Brian Swan. I started this a few years back, 7 years ago actually. I've been doing this 3 years now full time. And I used to jump out of planes for a living. And I'm going to tell you something. That was nothing compared to this right here, guys. But there has never been anything I've enjoyed as much. And I have never been as passionate about anything as I am about this. I want to bring freedom to everybody, man. And freedom must be financed. Listen, my name is Brian Swan. I appreciate your effort, your concern for sitting down here and listening to what I had to say and for being interested in what we're talking about over here. And I hope that you become a member, join up, and all you have to do initially is just put up your $100. And after you get your $100 in, you're in the system. We'll go ahead and get you set up, get your paperwork going, get you squared away, and get you making profit as soon as we can. So go ahead, send that in, let me know what's happening, and we'll get you going. Thank you for your time, my friend.